So how is it going, Dank Division? Dank Dan here, and let's finally talk about the very last of the collab bundles. Now, it's kind of weird to think about. We have seen bundles ranging from action heroes larger than life to dealing with the gods themselves, monsters among men, and the men meant to fight the monsters. And then, of course, around Halloween time, we have, of course,
those few bundles that make you all question. Do you want to play a game?
But all in all, most of the collabs have been a successful one, even the ones in Vanguard. I mean, Godzilla, Terminator, Attack on Titans, all of which I would have preferred to have been in a more successful COD, but hey, I digress. But let's talk about ending on a low note, depending on how you look at this. So what you see before you is the last bundle, the Umbrella Academy Hazel bundle. Damn. So where do I even begin? This skin, of course, goes to Lewis. That, of course, being Hazel, which, to be perfectly honest, when I first saw this bundle, I first thought was, wow, Courage the Cowardly Dog really let himself go when he joined MIB. For those of you who got both of those references, you are both old, and thank you for making me not feel too old. But with this bundle, you can expect people to definitely get this just for one key thing. These fuckers. Now, why am I saying these fuckers when there's one gun on the screen? Look at the bottom right, Akimbo. Akimbo SMGs. Yes, that's right, you're going to be dealing with assholes who think this is a brilliant idea to be sprinting around, firing two guns from the hip at full speed. Now, how do you counter this? Very simple. Shotguns. It's not that difficult. You aim right between the eyes. Or you just simply use any other SMG that'll actually land all shots to the head instead of relying on quantity over quality shots. So that's your first gun, that of course being the electric lollipop. The next one, of course, well, let's face it. We don't hate the Cooper. It's kind of been a mainstay. It's not a bad gun. In fact, I'd argue that it's been one of my personal favorites to toy with. But the Sugar Loader is kind of looks like if Candyland decided to throw up all over a gun. And seeing as how it has the removed stock, I would argue this thing is made definitely for multiplayer and definitely not exactly built for Warzone if you're going right into it. Now, the finishing move, be it that you actually get to electrocute the shit out of someone with a fucking prod. That's a fucking cattle prod. Oh, dear God, why isn't that a fucking weapon? Why isn't the cattle prod a weapon, and how much would I have to pay someone at Activision to make that a weapon? So, that's the finishing move. You have the stayed... I'm sorry, but just the idea of the fucking cattle prod as a weapon is still getting me. You have the stay down MVP highlight. You then have the last few things are the big shocker calling card, in which case, not too bad. Again, I really want the cattle prod to be a weapon now. You have the out of time emblem, the messy joy spray, the send Hazel and Cha-Cha, or should I say dispatch signal sticker, and the sweet atomic power charm. Now, with that being said, let's finally ask the ultimate question. With this being the last of the collab bundles, going as far back as Modern Warfare 2019 all the way till now, what is the greatest collab bundle of all time? Or even just the greatest collab of all time? Is it something from, let's say, the 80s action heroes era, in which case you got Rambo, you had, of course, John McClane, then you had Judge Dredd get dropped in. Then, of course, you had The Haunting of Verdansk, which saw Leatherface and Jigsaw. You had The Haunting, which then brought in Scream and Donnie Darko. You had Terminator, which brought in the T-800, the T-1000. You had the Godzilla skin. You had the Titan cheek skin, as I call it, because, dear God, why do we have to look at Titan ass cheeks? And then, of course, you have the Umbrella Academy. So I'm looking forward to seeing that discussion in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think is the greatest collab bundle of all time. With that being said, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to click that subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment, don't forget to follow us on all of our socials, and you guys have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing, do it wholeheartedly, and of course, as always, this is Dank Dan, signing off.
Get them to click that subscribe button, Dank. It's the only way we can figure out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Dank? We're wasting valuable time.